Teo and his friends had a day off, so they wanted to have some fun. They all had a Play-Doh version of themselves made. "Let's prank Thomas," suggested Teo, so they did. "Quick, he's coming! Hide!" "Hello, Rogie," said Thomas. "I can give you a lift to the bus station if you want." The Play-Doh Rogie said nothing, but Thomas put him on his truck anyway, and off he went. "Boo! But you what?" said a confused Thomas. "That's just a Play-Doh model," explained Rogie. "Open it, there's something inside." It was Olaf inside. "Very good," said Thomas, "but I've got to get back to work. Bye!" And off he went. Teo was up next. He hid behind a log and waited for Thomas. "Oh, hello Teo," Thomas said to the Play-Doh Teo. "Rogie just pulled a prank on me." "Oh well, it was very good. Would you like a lift to the bus station?" "Yes please," replied the real Teo. So Thomas, thinking the Play-Doh model was the real Teo, loaded it onto his truck and off he went. "Boo! Got you again, Thomas." "But you... Oh, not again." So they opened the model.
Whoop. Ooh, that's better. Hello.
Stuart was inside. "Right, back to work," said Thomas. Lanny went next. "Hey Lanny, your friends are pulling pranks on me." The model said nothing. "I know, I was speechless too. Do you want a lift to the bus station?" And off they went. "Boo! Oh, I can't believe I fell for that again." Inside was Dusty. "I've still got lots of work to do," said Thomas. Garny was last to go. "Hello Garny. Wait a second. You're a Play-Doh model too, aren't you?" He said nothing. "I knew it," said Thomas. "Just kidding," said Garny, startling Thomas. "Fooled you again, Thomas. Here's my Play-Doh model." So Thomas loaded it onto his truck and off he went to open it. Baby Smurf was inside. "Don't worry, Thomas, that's it," said Teo. "I can't believe you fool me every time," he replied, and they all laughed. One day, Thomas was busy delivering logs on Misty Island. All of a sudden, a tree fell on the track right in front of Thomas. "That was close," he said, and was about to leave when he saw something glisten by the fallen tree. It was a shield. His driver got out and examined it. "It's got a dragon on it," he said. "I think it's from Dragon Island." "Dragon Island? I've always wanted to go there," replied Thomas. So the driver boarded Thomas and they decided to go to Dragon Island. "Wow," said Thomas, "it looks amazing." He tried to enter, but he was just too wide. Luckily, he has an idea. He soon returned with his mini-me. "Good luck," said Thomas. "I wonder if you'll see the dragon." And in he went. "Wow," said the mini-me. Unfortunately, as he got closer, the volcano started to erupt, and the quickest way out was on the zip wire, which started inside the volcano itself. "That was fun," said the mini-me, but he was also relieved to be back on Misty Island. "Did you see the dragon?" asked Thomas. "Yeah, he was amazing." So they retreated to a safe distance and watched the volcano erupt. I'm Dave, and thanks for watching my video, which featured the brand new Take and Play Daring Dragon drop set from Fisher-Price. First, press down the volcano, so when Thomas passes, he flicks the switch and the volcano erupts. Then push Thomas up the volcano until he's in the dragon. Then tip the lava back and watch Thomas zoom down the zip wire. Push the dragon back into the volcano and press it down to start all over again. The set comes with the Thomas and the shield.
Today, it was Doc McStuffin's turn to find some delicious chocolate eggs. Percy called for her and she climbed on board. The first egg was inside the medical centre. Doc McStuffins opened the door and came out with a Peppa Pig egg. They returned to her house and she opened it. Inside the egg was Candy Cat. It was Stuffy's turn to find the next egg. It was a Kinder Egg hidden in some trees. He took it back to open it. Inside were some red and blue colouring crayons. Lammy was up next and she climbed on board Percy. She had to go inside the yellow house to collect her egg. It was a frozen egg, and off she went back to Doc McStuffin's house. Had Queen Elsa inside her egg. Doc McStuffins had another turn, and she hopped on board Percy. She found a Mickey Mouse egg inside the gingerbread cottage and returned to her friends. Inside the Mickey Mouse egg was a Minnie Mouse. Stuffy collected the last egg. It was a Doc McStuffin's egg. Inside the egg was Doc McStuffin's mother. Well done, everyone. What a great collection of egg surprises.
The engines were just exercising before another busy day. The track passed the park where they saw Peppa Pig and her friends playing and wished that they could have some fun on their roller coaster mountain as well, but it was closed. There were big muddy puddles at the bottom and they weren't allowed on it. However, when Percy approached the junction for the roller coaster, he noticed the points had worked loose, and as he rolled on them, they took him towards the roller coaster. "Wow, what luck," said Percy, and he climbed the steep slope to the top. When he reached the bottom, the mud splashed up all over him. Peppa and her friends saw Percy and raced over to watch. Gordon had also been watching and steamed round to have a go himself. He got covered in mud. the engines had a go and all got covered in mud. Percy asked if Peppa and her friends wanted to ride in the cars and stopped to let Rebecca and Susie in. The rest went in Duck's car, but they all got covered in mud. Thomas then arrived and was horrified to see the engines all muddy. The engines had forgotten that they were meeting some very important people that afternoon. They were having so much fun. "You'll have to get cleaned up right away before Sir Topham Hatt sees you," said Thomas, and he steamed off to get something to clean the engines with. Peppa and her friends agreed to help with the cleaning. Thomas returned with a bucket and some soapy water. They all got to work cleaning the engines. And when they'd finished the engines, they washed the mud from themselves as well, until everything and everybody was clean. Today, Thomas the Tank Engine would like to show you his favourite colour, blue. He's been quite busy collecting some blue eggs and surprises. Shall we see what he's found? First of all, we have a blue egg. I wonder what's inside. It's Pocoyo wearing his blue outfit. Let's see what's in the blue monster's egg. It's Sulley. He's very blue, isn't he? Now we have a blue Play-Doh ball. Who's that inside? It's Stuffy, Doc McStuffin's dragon.
This is a funny blue egg. Who's inside, I wonder? It's Captain America with his blue outfit. Last of all, we have a blue Thomas egg. It's Edward, the number 2 engine. He's blue just like Thomas. Well done, Thomas. What a great collection of blue surprises.
Thomas was in a good mood. Sir Topham Hatt had asked for him to deliver some very special cargo. Some workers had found some long-lost treasure in a cave. "I need you to deliver this treasure to the museum, Thomas," said Sir Topham Hatt. "No problem," he replied, and he reversed the truck into place and watched the workers load the treasure. Unfortunately, someone else had their eye on the treasure. Tom Moss, the prank engine. Tom Moss rushed over and ran away with the treasure. The workers were devastated. "Go get him, Thomas," one of them said. So a furious Thomas steamed off in pursuit of Tom. Tom headed towards Isleswood Dock to load the treasure onto Skiff so he could escape with it. But Thomas was catching up quickly. So once the treasure was loaded, Tom ran away, leaving the truck behind. In his haste, Thomas got himself stuck in the shallow water. Despite being covered in seaweed, Thomas went for the treasure. As he reached the top, Skiff started heading down the ramp towards the water. But when he reached the water, he hit a huge wave, launching the treasure high into the air. Luckily, it landed straight into the truck. "Oh bother," said Skiff. "Nice try," said Thomas, "but I'm going to take the treasure to the museum where it belongs." And off he went. "Well done, Thomas," said Sir Topham Hatt. "You did really well." Nearby, Tom Moss retreated back into the woods, but I don't think that's the last we've seen of him. I'm Dave, and thank you for watching my story, which featured the new Trackmaster Treasure Chase set from Fisher-Price. It works by loading the treasure onto Skiff, and when the seaweed-covered Thomas passes, Skiff gets released and rolls down the ramp. When he hits the water, the spring-loaded treasure launches up into the air, and when Thomas runs over the water, he stops and splashes around until the barrel is pressed down to release him. Please feel free to write any suggestions of videos you'd like me to make in the comments section, and I'll try my very hardest. And don't forget to like and subscribe. See you soon.